morning. And I need to know what the brothel owners are doing this morning.
Brothel, as per usual.
Not entirely sure how you're meaning that.
I mean, you guys are awake and up doing whatever businesses you guys take care of in the morning. I'm sure that Nyx has some things to be doing because he's running the employees. I don't know what Neil would be doing.
Cool. Those are as well.
Definitely up. He's getting everyone else up and making sure everyone is on their duties, making sure everyone's fed, making sure everything is going according to business plan.
Okay. Neil?
There's always things to double check, but at the positive thing, I have the luxury of doing my other. Basically, the daytime is for relaxing for the most part. I will definitely have initial scheduling from the night before, continuing the work there. But basically, I'll take my meal in the business office.
In the downstairs business office or your private one?
The downstairs office.
Okay. All right. Nyx, as you are orchestrating this morning's necessities, being sure that your employees are taken care of after their long night of work, possibly preparing to also take care of your guests. You notice that the count is off. It's not terribly unusual. Well, it is a little unusual for this early, but there is a chance that somebody may have gone out early without notifying you. But it does raise a slight concern.
In which somebody would be.
It's short of the tail.
Roll an insight to see if you know who's missing. You know somebody's missing. You cannot recall who's not here.
In that case, I'll start asking around.
Alright, I'm assuming that you would go to Ditra to ask, seeing as she is kind of your right hand of things.
Yes.
She doesn't know offhand, but she will assure you that she will find out and have the information to you within minutes. So, you are free to do as you wish for a bit.
Nyx will gather up 2 plates of whatever was being made and deliver them himself to the guests.
Okay. Just waking up the Drow siblings then?
Yes.
Alright, Apexius, there's a knock at your door. You and Zune are well awake.
Apexius will cautiously walk to the door and just kind of...
Oh, my door.
I'm sorry, cautiously walk to the door. What?
Crack it open.
Crack it.
Oh, good morning. I have breakfast ready to be served.
Breakfast.
hold up the plates.
Good morning.
I see your clothes have also been nice and washed for you. He'll glance down to the pile of clothes at the foot of the door.
As you said they would.
He'll hand over the plates to you.
Yes, I will take them.
As you are handing over the plates, there's the familiar click of heels on tile, and you look over to see Deetra. She's got one of the girls in tow. Deetra looks stern. The girl behind her that you know as Rylan looks worried. Rylan's one of your newer.
Alan?
Next, we'll turn back to Apexius. I hope you enjoy your morning. And then he'll turn his full attention to the other two. Did something happen?
Desiree will kind of pull the girl forward and give her a meaningful look. I think we should discuss this with your brother.
How do you spell Rylan first?
Rylin.
Perfect. Next one up, word lead to Nilren's location. And after a gentle knock, he'll enter himself.
Well, how are we doing today?
We seem to have come into a bit of a problem. Would you ladies like to explain?
Sit down. What is the problem?
Nix will go and sit on the corner of the desk.
Desiree will lead the girl to a chair and sit in one beside her. Rylan looks very concerned and can't meet the eyes of either.
Oh. A dog, bad dog.
Well, what is it?
He doesn't start, and with a sigh, Desiree will begin. Antrin, one of the girls that we'd taken on a few months ago, she's not here. Rylan knows why.
Nix will look over to Rylan. You don't need to be afraid, doll. Whatever it is, we can help.
Rylan will kind of glance up at you and then take in a deep breath. Antrin, she left before we closed shop last night with one of the clients. She said she'd be back before morning.
Alan.
Nix will slide off the desk standing. Was it a regular client?
He's been around a few times.
Was this not put in the logs? You know that we do not. Who was in charge of this account last night then?
I was. Rylan will admit it's why she left tonight. It wasn't on business that we conduct here.
Then what business was it?
This man that she left with, he's wanted us to try out a potion that he was working on. He said it would probably be good for our business. So we agreed, but we didn't tell you guys or pass it to the customers. We used it ourselves, and we ran out, so Antron went to with him to get more.
So you are using a substance that was not approved by the house.
She will drop her head. Yeah.
Intrigue.
How long has this one? Have these two been working for us?
They've been working for you guys for about
3 months is damn long enough. Oh.
Months? Because that cut out all of a sudden.
a month, yes.
Yeah, they absolutely should know better what kind of house we run, how everything is quite meticulously planned.
That's it. It's dungeon for them. I mean,
None. We do not have a dungeon. We just push them out into the river. Well, you will give us the information as to where this person is.
next we'll take a few steps forward and gently place his hand on top of hers. We will figure it out now, and then we'll discuss other things later. But for now, the safety of, what was the girl name? Did you tell us?
Antron?
Huh?
Antron?
And then once Antron's safety is acquired, then we'll discuss. Anything you can say will help.
He didn't tell us a whole lot. The first time we picked up the apothecary shop, but it was just outside it, so.
In the apothecary shop is the first place we'll start.
That will be all for now. Go back to your tasks.
Citra will, will escort the girl.
I'll keep her back.
Okay. She'll pause. And then send Rylan on her way before turning to give you her full attention.
Keep an eye on her in case she has any recollections of the night. Also, prepare her for her dismissal.
Desiree will
Delilah.
nod.
As well as the other girl. Pending our investigation.
Shall I also try to find out if there were any more involved?
Yes. We will not be having anyone who does not wish to do proper business with us in our midst.
Just keep it discreet. We don't want any.
None. Desiree, she knows how we run our business, Jan.
With a smile, Desiree will nod. Of course. Nobody will hear of them.
Very good now.
With a nod to both of you, she will head out of the office.
Every morning has these complications, but one would think that every new day would not have something.
Nyx will sit back onto the desk. It's nothing we haven't dealt with already.
I'm wondering if this is not someone that has tried to do business with us before.
Well, I guess there's one way to find out. Shall we
Yes.
investigate ourselves?
This might be something we have to do. Yeah.
Then consider it done. I just have what I need to do, and that's just checking in on our guest. And then we shall head out immediately.
That's right. We have these people to deal with still. All right. Get everyone situated.
I think they've started to calm at least a little bit. So
Have they now? You've been meddling in them further in the evening. Kind of giving a knowing look to his brother.
he'll shift his eye. Oh, I don't know what you mean by that.
You cannot leave well enough alone. Very well then, come and see me when you are ready. On the off chance, do I know of any shady alchemists that have that we've refused to do business with in the past?
You know that the only approved alchemist of the city is you. There are other low-key alchemists. They don't have the title or backing that these people do. But they still try to do business in opposed to his own chain of alchemy shops. You have been you've met with a handful of alchemists and other bartender like people wanting to partner with you and have you use their either special potions or drinks. Turned down most of them. So it's hard to pinpoint who it could be.
All right. Do I have the list? Do I have I'll have the most recent name pulled up so that hopefully I can start there after checking in with the official chemist.
Over the last 6 months, you've rejected the following. I have posted that in chat.
Hey, look at that.
I feel the same.
Really quick, I would like to jump over to robots on.
Us.
Creek, like, I don't know.
I suppose your system is coming to after a restart. I'm not quite sure how Warport is, as you can see.
Oh no, I was awake.
All right. You feel this heat over your system, and though you can't recall what this may have triggered this or what sensor may be causing this, but you do know that you felt this before, somewhere vague in a dreamy memory. But the only thing you can connect with this odd sensation is a very soft whisper telling you that a lost one was in need of guidance.
I feel like I'm reestablishing my connection with my purpose. Probably with that, I'll get up and immediately go outside, or go out my room. Just bump into them in the hallway. I don't know how long this took relative to them.
Alright, so as you are coming out, you'll probably run into Nyx on his way to conduct his business. You can tell that there is strain on his face. He seems lost in thought, probably processing or compiling lists in his head. Nyx, you've ran into Robotson.
Okay, can someone remind me how to say is Centio?
Sentinel. As far as I know.
Sentinel?
No.
Okay. I was informed I was mispronouncing it, so.
No, that's fine. It's just calling me Sentinel is like going up to someone and saying, "Hey, blacksmith."
Clearly, someone needs a primer on medieval last names.
Gwen, I'm going to do that to you from now on. Hey, Theo.
No, it's Hey Jackass.
Oh, right, okay.
Or "Hey, Thatcher."
Yep.
Next will first just glance and then pays attention to Robotson. Oh, Sentinel, good morning. I hope you've rested well. He'll shift his eyes.
Pickable?
What?
Are things running nominally?
Oh.
You're disturbed.
You don't know the half of it.
I
No.
business to attend to is why I might seem a little worried.
You don't need assistance in this.
Oh no, it's something my brother and I can handle.
Another set of hands. Please don't hesitate to ask.
Of course, of course. He'll give a gentle knock onto the sibling's door.
I'll just kind of wait there.
I'm assuming that Apexius and Zune are now dressed in more than just bathrobes.
Possibly.
Let's say I don't know. Is Zune?
I mean, Zune would be eager to get back in her clothing. That's for sure.
Such a pity.
Bexius was going to just relax a little bit and eat breakfast before getting changed, so I don't know where we're at in that time.
Alright, so you've been eating your breakfast and haven't yet changed, though Zune has and seems a bit tense.
What is
Oh,
wrong,
wait.
sister?
Too many talking at once. What?
I said, what is wrong, sister?
What is Zune's troubles?
Are you not hearing me?
No, I hear you. I'm struggling with my
Ah, okay.
of trying to talk. It's fine. This is
It's
fine.
alright, I just woke up. I'm not doing it right either.
Nothing, brother. This case, it is just odd. I can't relax.
Well, I do think it would be a good idea for us to maybe go see about work.
She'll give you a forced half smile. I don't know what I would be helpful with.
I'm looking at you because I'm trying to read your dumb lips.
Well, I don't want to do what I would be useful at, so, I mean, we're both kind of in.
At this point, there would be Nick knocking at the door.
Something about knocking at the door?
Nix is knocking.
Ah. Wait, our door?
Yes.
No, downstairs.
Okay. Pexius, still all in his glorious robe, will go answer the door.
Sorry to bug again.
It is alright.
I just wanted to check in once more. I'm about to head out on some business and thought I should see if you were all squared away and serviced properly.
And to the right of him.
I am fine. Just wondering where we might go today to see about making ourselves useful?
Making yourself useful. His eyes will shift questionably.
Well, I assume that we can't keep living here for free, and we might need to find our own place, or at least pay.
Well, we weren't in any rush to escort you out, if that is the worry.
Well, at any case, neither of us really want to do the business of the house, but maybe you could point us in the direction of where we could find work.
Nyx will giggle a little bit. We have plenty of positions here that are separate from the showroom.
Positions.
One position. I want all positions.
Thank you, Ruby Rod.
We have a group of children here.
Have a group what?
Nothing. So, if there's something that you are interested in trying, you can just let me know and we can work something out.
Well, your brother fucking it up so bad. Well, your brother said that you do other things here too. What other things are?
Well, we always have positions to be filled in the kitchen. We can never have too much help in the kitchen. We have laundry services and cleaning services that need to be done for around the house. I'm trying to think of anything else. I can't.
I mean, there are the bartenders and the masseuses and probably some of the waitresses who probably don't partake in all of the business on the floor.
If I would be good at it. If I would be good at being a bartender.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we've had the bartender rented out for the night.
Pretty sure we what?
Pretty sure we've rented out the bartender at least once.
Well, I'm sure there are some of the bartenders who wouldn't mind. I'm just saying that not everybody who works the entertaining floor is entertaining.
This is true. There is an insignia for those who are available.
I was about to say, it's like I would be the worst form of entertainment. Do something. Like what?
I don't know. Freeform
Vibrate?
math. Freeform binary poetry.
000110001.
One of my favorites.
Well, you said that Sentinel is with Nyx right now.
I'm with Nyx before Nyx left, yes. Now I'm just kind of standing there looking awkward.
Oh, did Nyx leave again? I'm so confused.
No, Nyx hasn't left yet. Nyx and Apexius is talking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just standing there like a lemon.
Then Apexius will look to Sentinel.
He was just about to say lemon.
So, Master Sentinel, what are you up to this morning?
Sorry, what was that?
He's asking what you're up to this morning.
Oh, I was gonna check on you guys, or it's like I was going to check on the two of you, but Nyx had already jumped ahead in priority.
I see. We are fine. Just eating breakfast and that's about
Oh, out of character aside, I didn't get brought food, right?
No, he only brought up the
Good.
Oh no, we
Okay,
bought
I
brought
wanted
you
to
a
confirm.
nice big glass of 30 weight. Don't worry about it.
it.
I was about to say, like, oh, that's gonna be rotting in my room. Whoops.
A can of oil, possibly.
Not even that, unfortunately.
Gotta give me something to work with.
Like one of those
I don't
old
need anything. That's
school,
the problem.
like one of those super old school oil things where it's like you squeeze it and it shoots out the little straw.
Like, honestly, I could be like Bender. I'm good with the closet.
Well,
And
Nick,
beer. Copious amounts of beer.
Nix will finish listing from what everything that Sam said with the masseuse, the bartending, the waitering, and so on and so forth. Shall I
That
leave?
does look attractive. Oil can. You'll become all rusty.
Alright, so, okay, been offered a few things to consider as far as positions you might want to work here.
Mm-hmm.
How about I leave you to contemplate what you might be interested in trying, and when I return, we can discuss this more.
This sounds good.
Is, Zoom will finally, jump forward, and I'm not doing the French accent. Holy crap, that embarrassed me so bad. Zoom will jump
Do
forward.
it.
No, is there anything that isn't entertaining? My strengths are more so within the training I've had, and I suppose you wouldn't take somebody of my statue guard.
Nix will laugh. Well, honey, that depends if you can take down the man or not.
I've been trained to do as needed with combat.
Well, I would love to see that happen. And if that's something you're interested in doing, we can set you up with some of our, well, larger men to take down. Ooh, we can set you up with Jacques.
Wait, I don't think you guys are talking about the same thing.
Or Tito. We can set you up with Tito. Ooh, that would be fun. If that's something you want to do, we can try it.
I suppose, but I've been trained in information collection. I could, if you needed something like that. I know that my skills are almost useless underground.
He will shake his head. Nobody's skills are useless. But if that is something that you can do, why don't you come with me? I might be able to use your help right now.
I can my brother come as well?
Well, of course.
She will glance back to Apexius, who is still in bathrobe.
You will raise an eyebrow to her and just, of course I'm going with you. That is part of the deal.
Then why don't you become dressed and meet me downstairs with my brother, and we'll depart as soon as possible. Sentinel, I don't know where that leaves you.
Standing in front of a door.
I think he is with us, yes?
Robots on?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just trying to type out my thought and not interrupt.
Well, we're talking directly to you at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Are you going with the siblings?
Yeah. Though I'm wondering if I need to pick up a job too. I mean, I don't have any need for amenities or necessities. Well, if I should on their behalf.
Well, I'm sure
I
that
might regardless.
I'm sure that's something you and Nix can discuss as Apexius is getting clothes on.
Isn't interested in the downstairs business. My ass.
Who, me?
Oh no. That would be really interesting, actually.
I would be the pole in a pole dance.
Oh no. There, you would be part of some strange fetish. The things you would see.
We appease to
I would
all.
be.
I'm just saying I know a blacksmith.
Oh god.
Like, what do I need this for?
You'll see.
And with
Oh yeah,
that,
no way. It's weird when it comes to Warforged spiritualism.
Nix
Well, Warforged monk would have already achieved Nirvana at level 1.
One
I
with
have no
nothing.
need for anything.
Alright, so Nix and Nil, you guys are preparing to out. The will join you in the corridor, as well as their companion, who is keeping an eye.
Just an eye raised to the large congregation before me, and eyes drift over to my brother.
I thought that Zune's abilities of investigation might be in favor for us and, well, her brother and their companion
Call me a chaperone.
are kind of a package deal. So we can use all the help we can get, right? Innocent, cute smile. Big doe eyes. Cute.
You've been attacked by cuteness.
I see right through his
Really
lies.
seeing hearts flying at Nick or at Nil. Like, what's going on here?
This will not allow us much in the way of discretion, but I'm sure I can think of something.
As I knew you'd be able to. See? All things are well.
You presume a lot, brother.
I mean, maybe I do. Or is it really just confidence?
Step aside with me. Just one moment.
And he will do so.
I will pull him into the other room. Just. What do you think you are doing? These are our guests, and you are bringing them into sensitive business matters.
I know exactly what I'm bringing them into. Is pro- they told me of their strengths, and I'm trying to help them.
And you did not think that I would be informed before you made such a decision?
I think that you would have supported me.
Wanted. I would have wanted to put my opinion into the interviews that you have allowed yourself.
That was my original plan. I didn't expect things to go the way they did, and
No, I suppose you wouldn't. There
he
is
asked.
nothing to be done about it now, but just. You keep this in mind. When trying to bring new people in, I must be consulted. We need to, especially people that we have no idea about. Have you forgotten that we have just recently met them? And in a cavern with no explanation as to why they are here. I do not mind extending hospitalities.
Stepping out of character, yes, Daddy. Stepping back into character, of course. I'm sorry for my mistakes.
Just, I know you are eager to be of assistance. But we have to make for sure that they are safe to be bringing in for an extended period. Let us just go about our business. Hopefully this will not turn into anything complicated. At the very least, we can be showing them around as the new people that they are.
Can you repeat the last part?
We can be escorting them around, showing them the town as the new people they are.
Of course.
Very well then, let us be off.
My plan was to give them a tour of the city anyways. This might just be a good opportunity to do so while getting our own stuff done.
Let us just be on visit. So I'll just kind of head out and start leading to the alchemist.
All right. So, you lead the group
No.
through town, headed. This is located in Craft Square. Right? And everybody get my face?
No, because you cut out quite a bit.
I see it.
All right. So the apothecary is in this.
Okay.
Nick, Snill, is there anything you guys are pointing out along your way to the craft? You guys are probably coming from this back area over here.
What a wonderful straight shot.
Straight.
Well, you don't want to be.
Oh my god.
You don't want to be too far from the working people. You are their stress relief.
We for better or for worse, we don't serve generally the working people.
Delightful.
Why not? They're so nice.
I've got nothing against them. They're the backbone of the city. We cater to a more affluent bunch.
Gouge them pockets.
No.
Mill, you want to check with you and the apothecary. Are you expecting your brother to go with you, or is Mill... Or, sorry, mixed you guys up. Nix, are you doing anything that's not what Mill is doing with the apothecary?
No, Nick just remained by his side. Like a good boy.
Doesn't want to make Mill any madder.
Give me the praise.
Maybe when you stop screwing up.
Sure, the rod spoil the child.
Exactly.
So as you guys are headed towards the apothecary, let me see. I'm trying to find a thing. Hold on.
Johan?
My notes
That's
are
you?
not organized. No, it's not Johan.
What am I doing here with all these drow?
Everything goes by when you're going to die.
Really? I didn't take notes on this.
Oh, you tell us. It's not our notes.
They've got a lot of rare mushrooms here. Could probably make something rather nice.
Nix is suddenly really turned on.
Who is this weird guy following me around?
Are you going a little walk in there? I think you're going for a little walk in there.
Yeah, I was going for a walk. No, an alchemist that they ran into in the Understudies game is basically a ripoff of the Continental. But he's an alchemist. But he's an alchemist.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I did not write down person. Give me a minute.
It's okay. I can quote unquote entertain people with terrible accents.
But do that, comrade.
Everything is better with enough vodka. Yeah.
Memorable with enough vodka.
Alright, so as you guys are headed up to the apothecary, next you will be stopped by a tall drow with long blonde hair. You recognize this drow to be Soren. He runs the fashion industry of the city, and it is quite apparent with the eccentric outfit he is sporting. He's wearing a kimono much like yours, only tied down, and in all glorious colors.
Tied down, yes.
Are you sure you're not going to be a Verker here?
Nix will give him a large smile. Soren, what are you doing at this part of town?
Oh, I was just about, but I saw you and wanted to say hi. He will smile as he steps forward, grabs your shoulders, and kisses your cheeks in a very friendly. Niller, you know Soren. You guys tend to get outfits made from him as he is very widely popular for his fashion. And you also know that he's more so your brother's friend than yours. He seems to have a focus on Nick.
Well, when you put it like that, it just makes you sound like a slut.
I'm not saying you have a focus on him. You.
Still.
What does Nick have that I don't have? He'll have that I don't have.
Hey, come on now. Weren't you listening?
Apparently.
I'll let the two of them catch up.
Alright, so as those two are catching up, are you drifting into the apothecary shop, or are you waiting for your brother?
No, I'm going about my business. They can banter as they like.
Alright, so you decide to head off into the apothecary shop, and it is early enough that the shop is quiet, and Ewan is behind the counter seeming to prepare food. Ewan is a very thin, very dainty bro male.
Yuim?
Ewan, Yuim.
Oh,
He will.
thought you were saying Ewan, like in Ewan McGregor. Hello there.
You know that he had just taken over the apothecary chains in the city from his master, who, to the town's rumors, died mysteriously.
That's supposed to be internal.
With his,
Is it now?
he's got dark red hair pulled to the side, and he will glance up at you with his pink eyes, uninterested, but straighten up from his work and wait for you to approach.
Yes. Apathetic professionalism. My kind of man.
Can I help
Great.
you?
Yes, I was double checking for one on my order. Will it be here on time?
He will give you a thoughtful look, then bend over to grab a large tome from under the desk and flip through it. Yes. We still have a few more days on the schedule, no?
Yes. I just wished. It's just good to know that things are running smoothly.
Yes, of course. It will be delivered as normal in a few days. There's no foreseen waits on this order.
Excellent. Now, I also wish to ask a slightly more personal question insofar as with your how to put upstart rivals. Have you heard anything about them recently?
A dark look will cross his expression. Those wannabes they're not gaining any ground. I believe one of them has finally been able to get the city's permission to open a shop themselves, but they're down south, and I have very little worry of them as I'm quite well covered in the south.
Yes. Oh, which one of your rivals has finally gained the city's approval?
His head tilts and he kind of looks at you with this squinted look. Why is it that you're asking?
Well, we must know your competition so that we may, how to put, know how to deal with them. That that being the case in the professional manner. I have long had business dealings with you. I do not wish to be doing business with others. You are trusted. You know the things that I like and how to obtain them. There is no worry about this. However, I have been having some recent issues with some less reputable people trying to, how to say, take my business away from you. This is folly because I know who my supplier is. So I am trying to excise some of the rabble, as it were.
You will not. He blushes lightly at the compliments you give him, but it doesn't show in his body language that he's been embarrassed, just on his face. Well, it's good to know that you're not looking for other suppliers and smart for your kind of business. As far as the name of the man who opened a shop, I don't. It's hard to keep track of such nuisances. I believe it was Lean, an L, I'm sure.
Sorry, you broke up there.
What did you catch?
That he was apparently not doing his market research and doesn't quite pay attention to his competitors.
Yeah, because he's got people who do that for him. He is mainstream a scientist who does his job. Wanna fight me?
I mean, sure. Get on a plane.
Oh. Make me mad enough and I will just teleport there.
I would love to see that trick. Teach me.
Yeah, like this could be good. But no, who did he say that the person who just got his license?
Lean.
Leen.
All right, he's been newly licensed.
Next.
Wait a second, I'm not ready for next yet.
Okay,
Pause.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you will give you the name and then continue on. Now, I have a question in return. Have you been keeping up on your competition?
There are their upstarts, but I am keenly aware of Rosethorn. They are the ones who are the most direct competitor to me in the aspect of, well, the type of clientele that we cater to. There are a scattering of Brussels across the city that are more for the lower paying clientele, the salt of the caverns. They do fine work, but
Well, do you recall the man that your master did business against? I know that your brothel had succeeded once you and your brother took ownership of it, and it put him out of business, but there's been rumors that he's looking to upstart again.
his practices are He's on. Uh, you say he is trying to start anew. Now, out of my thing, this is another shady ass mother, right?
Yeah, so Risbin is, he was the widely successful brothel before you guys took over and turned around your master's brothel, which is currently yours.
Wow.
I know, I'm sorry.
All right. So tell me, how is this Rispin? How long ago was it that he started?
Well, he hasn't started up anything. It's just rumors, I believe, about 3 months ago.
Ah, I see. Well, if it has been 3 months and there are just rumors, do you have any idea where he might have attempted? Where did you hear this?
It was one of my clients, and I won't tell you confidentiality and all that.
Yes,
They,
yes, of course.
they came in chatting about it.
Have you been approached by anyone seeking some of your more specialized tonics?
No. Nothing. No new customers, at the very least, that approved so.
Well, that is good.
Alright, so back to Nyx, the kids, and the chaperone.
You see the kids.
Yeah,
Yep.
Pretty much.
They
they
are my
are. They're
children.
the youngest ones of the party.
They're my children.
No, they're not.
Oh,
Stop.
that's
And a drow elf is with a normal elf. Zoom.
No, Zune has to throw parents.
Yeah.
Soren will pull at your kimono. You're still wearing this. It's out of date.
fashion is old.
Out of date. It is gorgeous.
I know gorgeous is fine, but still, green was last season. We're now moving into color. And he will gesture to himself of the array of purple that he is wearing.
Purple and green look really good together. And I do enjoy my green.
There is a smile on Soren's face, as it may be your imagination, but he seems to pull you closer by your kimono. Yes. Green together. He will kind of stretch out his sleeve to show the contrast of his kimono to yours. Doesn't.
Nick will take a respective step back into where he was.
What are you doing this?
Oh, we're just going about some of our businesses over here. You need to make a trip to our apothecary and give a tour to these lovely group of people that I don't know where are right now.
They're standing there like,
Oh, lemons, great. Yellow was 2 seasons ago.
oh, you're doing business, Ewan?
We are.
What about all that nasty business, Master?
What do I know about that?
You just know that it's been rumored his master died mysteriously. There is some shade being thrown on you over this.
In that case, Nyx will shrug. Well, rumors are nothing but nasty lies.
Oh, but some of them are rooted in truth. rooted in truth.
Perhaps, and when Ewan comes forth about it, then we will discuss that further. But till then, he's been a very promising partner.
Well, if you ever find, I've been doing a bit of business with Keith. He's not licensed yet, but he knows. He's more so exhausted.
What did you say his name was?
Keith.
Where is he located?
Like I said, he's licensed. He doesn't have business yet, but if you want to get introduced to him, I'd be happy to connect. And who are these darling? You, as though he just noticed.
Nick's will sidestep to better show. Oh, these are our special guests brought right now. They're new to the city.
He'll step forward and grab Apexius's hand. Nice to meet you. Quite low. I have some color that go quite nicely with that skin tone. Much lighter than I've seen.
Yeah, he's clear.
The offer is appreciated, but I'm good.
If you ever change your... Nix is a good customer of mine. We're good friends. He can bring you by the shop. And this, he will gesture to Zoom, though not as enthusiastically. She has a look of thunder on her face. She is not answering. She does not appear pleased with this man. Apexius, you know this expression is a very guarded one of hers.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's will smile. Well, this is Zoom. She's a little quiet at times, but sweetheart.
Well, quite the outstanding filler here. I don't know if we could trust any better than in... He seems to completely ignore the robot. And,
I know if he ignores me. I'm just standing there anyway.
Nilern, are you finished with Ewan?
I'm getting what information I can out of him. He can... Yeah, I imagine the conversation is taking a little while.
Okay.
I mean, eventually I will part. I've got some information on some people, I suppose.
Nick's will turn back to Soren. And are you sure you can give me a location of your apothecary unlicensed?
I truly can't, but we could have tea and I could invite him.
Well, we have been needing to catch up on. As for the apothecary, unlikely. I will discuss with my brother. Like to do with that.
Oh, of course, yes. Be involved.
Nilren, exactly. And I are practically going with the hip.
How long are your guests staying with you? He will gesture to the kids again.
Well, I can't say I know. They only just arrived. We're trying to figure something out with them. See where our paths lead us.
Well, if they have any interest in it, I would be happy to use them as models for a bit of such interesting spin.
He will glance back to make sure that they are paying attention to hear that. He'll raise his eyebrows like more.
I did not.
Soren has just offered you and Zunas jobs as models. He likes your skin tone.
This may be something I can think of.
Yes, of course. Nix knows where I am. If you want to talk about it, you get back.
This sounds good.
Well, I must be on. And he will again grab your shoulders and kiss you, Nix.
On the cheeks, I do hope.
On the cheeks. Before, avoid his vast gloriousness.
I'll see you soon. Next, we'll then join the run.
Okay, you guys enter the apothecary. You will go quiet and glance over Neil's shoulders to Nix.
We'll walk up and grab Miller in hand.
Your designer friend has finally let you go, then.
He did. He has his own business to attend to.
I'm sure he does. Well, our shipment is well underway. We should be having no complications there.
Perfect. Wonderful. Always, I see you.
Yes, it was good to see. It does not look on his face like he that.
Nix will still give him a friendly smile.
I will have one of my. And if you come across any more information, keep me in the loop.
Yes, but of course. As I'm sure you will keep me in consideration as well.
Yes.
Well, then I will let you get back to your work. A pleasure doing business.
As always. And he will eagerly get back.
Nix will give him a curtsy with his kimono before walking.
Look like the miners are going to work now. Gotta explain them bells somehow.
Somehow.
Alright, so you guys have hit the apothecary. Is there anything else you guys were doing? Trip through the town.
I need to find sources of information.
Alright, well, you know that there are 3 different taverns in the town that are most popular. They
Being
are the Gossip Hut. You also know the general goods stores and the blacksmith.
Wait, did you say one of the taverns is named the Gossip Hut?
No, I'm saying that they are Gossip Hut.
Okay.
Nyx is clearly the Christopher.
This is very true.
Nyx will turn to the siblings and the robot. Well, that was our apothecary. We are going to continue some of our businesses. But if you guys want to go back to our housing, then you're very much welcome.
Actually, I'd like to speak to your Harry. I've had perhaps
Nyx was out, as you just remember, if you guys head back to our housing before we just don't go in any like certain areas.
Well, the
Alright.
business is not starting for some time now, so that will not be as much of a concern.
Alright, it seems that you guys are up with Nil and Nyx headed to another area to get some information while Apexia soon and possibly Rome are headed back to the apothecary.
Sounds good.
Apexius, do you want to go with your sister or did you want to follow the bus?
No, he would stick with his sister.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to discuss with the apothecary? Because Zune's pretty much going to present her talents, get a small test, and then offer a very low lackey job.
Maybe. I wasn't going to, but then I had a thought. So maybe if he can get the apothecary away from.
How was that?
The apothecary away.
What?
The apothecary away from what?
From Zune.
Well, he will set her up to present her abilities in poison making, which she had said she was trained in. And when she's working on that, he will allow you to take him to the side, a very no-nonsense look on his face, though he's much shorter than you are.
Really?
How?
You and
That's what I'm wondering. Shit.
Miss 410, which you wouldn't really notice until he walked around the counter and stepped off the steps.
He's adorable. I just want to cuddle him now.
And if you say that to his face, he will poison you with his glare.
And I'm assuming Nyx knows that is why he's still alive.
Well, Apexius being used to
wasn't all
being
that.
among the shorter people in the group will probably relish in this forever.
Yes, Apexius is finally towering over everybody.
Short boy power.
But no, as she goes and does her thing, Master Apothecary, I had a question.
How can I?
My sister, where we came from, was subjected to some alchemical experiments, and I wondered if there's anything to be done to help her.
He will glance back at June. Is that the reason for her covering?
No, that was from birth.
Rare.
What was that?
What is it that she's been experimented with?
Something called the Hunter's Bane, I believe.
Oh. That means You're from one of the female friends, yes?
Matui?
He'll grimace at the name. Even worse.
Yes, we were finally able to escape from there with some.
Matri is... We broke away from Matri a very long time. The warring settled down a few hundred years ago, but there's still quite a bit of bad blood between us. But to know that the rumors are true, that they are trying Hunter's Bane to get an advantage, that is something I will have to... As for your sister's element, I have no Hunter's Bane. I do not
You were cutting out there. What now?
what did you hear?
As your sister's Hunter Bane, and then that.
He pretty much said that he's never worked with Hunter's Bane. He doesn't know if there's an agent that works against it or if it's reversible.
Okay, well, thank you.
If you want, I can start some research on it. If your sister is willing, as I will have to take some samples from her.
But that is up to her. I just wondered if there was anything that you knew of before.
Sorry, it's not something the city has started like Matri.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
In return, I have a question for you. Did you make that?
Make what?
He wants to know if you made Sentinel. Robots up.
No, we found him in the tunnels.
Where did you find him exactly?
Well, we fell. We were teleported out of Matui, and I guess it didn't quite work because we fell, and he was there. As far as an exact location, the brothers maybe better information in that regard.
Yes, the transportation system that Matri used. It's blocked. You must have just pretty line. I'll have to go investigate. Perhaps we have time for me to examine your friend.
Well, again, I am not his keeper. It is up to him.
There's a loud chiming in the back of the shop that sounds like the grandfather clock. I must check out and get back to work. And he will
Well,
go.
thank you.
Sorry.
He's just saying thank you.
Alright, he will go back to check on Zune to see what she had been able to come up with. Miller and Nix, where are you guys headed to exactly?
That's the question, isn't it? Do I have context for when I need to have an ear?
When you need to what?
When I need to have an ear on people, or to get information in the city.
That depends. What kind of contact are you looking for? Someone is more up to date with the general gossip of the town, or somebody who's the city's inner working politics, that kind of thing.
I need to know who's dealing in less reputable basic. I mean, we have information, or we have that someone around here is getting bootleg, how you want to put, potions and tonics and all that. So,
well, since you're more interested in the ones selling under table, you probably want to start with the inn that you have in the guard. Find out if there's a rise in activity and apothecaries going rogue.
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. That is probably where we have to pick up in forms, as I have a tea party to
My, what a lovely tea party.
But thank you guys for joining.
But of course.
Thank you.
This went interestingly enough. I'm sorry, I'm still getting the grasp of this.
It's a new campaign. It's a new city. It's
a new day.
It's good. It's going to be interesting because this seems to be more of a internal city wide thing, and we're getting down some of the politics here.
Yeah, there's a lot of lead up to action in this game, I suppose you could say.
I mean, we've got a couple of plot threads here. I mean, there's three plot lines going on here. One, the direct one regarding some of the girls going missing.
One of the girls.
One of the girls going missing. I'm just hoping that our maid can get some information out of the other girl, because she apparently knows what's going on but won't tell us.
Yeah. That's skipping.
Wait a second.
It's so fire.
Wait a second. Desiree is not a maid. She is Nix's right hand.
Not Desiree. The other girl.
A handmaid.
Yeah.
The one who let her go.
Rylan?
Yeah, that bitch. That skank is so fired.
I've already fired her.
Fire her. Just punish her.
Oh, no. That is a break in protocol. I run a very well-organized establishment.
A well-oiled machine, if you will. Stop.
No, you will be, however, once I hire you, and there's going to be some exotic things that you're going to be asked to do. But no, we've got to figure that out. That's my main plot. We've got a favor that I might be able to cultivate here with the alchemist. That would be nice. And of course, potential shitbag rivals to crush.
Yeah, shipman rivals. Crush.
And hey, this all might be connected.
I'm hoping not.
Why?
Because that means there's a vast conspiracy going on here that's really dipping its hands in. And I mean, in character, I hope not.
Run Drow City is not necessarily that much more innocent and over the table than a female run Drow City.
Oh, there's political intrigue everywhere.
Oh, it's run by males. Doesn't make them any less bastards.
No, but at least considering this is a little more on the surface, not direct
It's a little
enslavement.
less sadistic, I'll give them that.
Yeah, but there's going to be corruption anywhere. But regardless, I am pleased with how this went. Good job, DM. We will be back next tomorrow night with understudies, because I still have a couple of bits and baubles to go about with the experiment, which might be the following week, depending on if I've got everything assembled the way that I want it to.
Wait with bated breath.
Oh, jeez. Don't hype me up too much. This could suck.
It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, up until that point, thank you all for joining, and yeah, take care of yourselves.
Bye.
It's time to start.
Rock concert movement number 1. The basic head bob. Ready, go. Rock concert movement number 2. The one-armed fist pump. Ready, go.